What's up, YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm going to tell you how to not only create, but deliver the best value proposition ever. All right, guys, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Ben Nader. I make videos on entrepreneurship, business, finance, real estate, investing, software, recruiting, pretty much everything under the sun in business. If you like that kind of content, definitely subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. All right, guys, so I'm just going to dive right into this on how to create and deliver the best value proposition ever to your clients. This will help them love you, refer you, repeat business with you, and do all sorts of stuff. So let's dive right into it. First things first, understand that you need to start with the end in mind. By that, I mean really, you need to start by understanding the pain, the problems, and any issues that your client is experiencing first. If you know these things at the get-go, you can already start crafting up those solutions to create that ultimate value proposition. You need to know these things first.
I see.
Now, that literally goes for any type of value proposition for any type of business vertical whatsoever. But since I know a lot of you guys on this channel watch for recruitment and recruiting, we're going to use recruiting as an example, of course. All right, so to dovetail off of understanding the pain points and the problems and how you can create solutions for those to deliver and create the best value prop for them ever, you need to really understand all of that, right? So if their problem is mainly retention, like keeping employees, like they're losing them left and right, and that's their main problem, right? Their problem is not the front end hiring process. It's the back end. It's a people problem, right? It's something going on in the culture. Why are people quitting, right? That's the whole deal. It's not the front end, right? So you got to understand where exactly laser pinpoint on the pains, laser pinpoint on the problems, right? So that you can actually laser in on the solutions.
Oh, now I see. Now I get it.
All right, so this one I can't say enough about. So really, when we're understanding what these pain points are, discovery is key. So you want to have a discovery conversation with your newly signed client, right? This is somebody that you already have an agreement with, right? So you need to have tons of questions prepared that you're going to ask them and dive deep, like deeper than deep, okay? Keep asking them as many questions as possible, and they will continue to answer. People will love to converse with you and tell you all about their problems, right? Human nature literally tells us that the more you speak with someone, the more you have a conversation, people will reveal themselves. They'll reveal more to you once trust is built, right? So if you have a long enough conversation, or if you ask deep enough questions, the right questions, right, you will eventually find out exactly what's going on in that organization with that client, what sort of pain or problems are happening, and exactly what sort of solutions you can craft up here to create the best value prop ever. Now, after you have enough intel from that conversation where you asked about 100 questions, right, to figure out everything that you could possibly use in your value proposition creation, right, you have that intel. That's awesome, right? People ask all the time, well, how can I stand out? How can I be better, right? It's people that ask the right questions. It's people that ask enough questions to find out the intel to craft the value proposition that the client will love. That's how you become better. That's how you become the best. That's how you stand out. Guess what? Because everyone else in your space is not doing any of this. All right, so solutions. Basically, a value proposition is a fancy phrase for a solution in a box, right? It's what you've crafted up, every little pain point, every little problem, everything that they can't see themselves, you've put it in together into a box for them to be able to digest, understand how you're going to solve their problems, right? So solutions oriented. You always got to be thinking solutions oriented. When you see a problem, think about the solution instantly, right? That's what makes the best of the best the best of the best. They think of solutions, not problems. They see problems, they think about solutions, right? So always think solution oriented, right? So that's all you're doing when you're crafting this value proposition. Now make sure that you are solving every single problem or pain point that you found that they have and deliver on it, and actually over deliver on it. I want to emphasize that it's not a good value proposition unless you are over delivering on their pain points and their problems with your solutions. If you over deliver by fixing little things that they have that they didn't even realize they have, which I'll talk about here in 1 second, but if you over deliver, that's a really good value proposition. And it's literally going to make it so that they see the value proposition and feel stupid if they say no to it.
Oh, okay.
So using the example I was using before, let's just say they have a retention problem. So you go in straight away and fix that problem for them. You consult them about what's the company culture like, how are employees being treated? Do employees have enough camaraderie, right? Is there a morale issue, right? Are people just seen as a number, or they're actually recognized for who they are, right? These are important things that you need to craft up, right? But then go put a cherry on top, right? Put this cherry on top. Create a hyper streamlined hiring process for them. Streamline whatever they're doing on their hiring end, right? Make that even better. Even if it's already kind of working for them, make it even better. Add suggestions, right? Like politely include things that would make hiring so much faster for them that they'll be like, wow, I didn't even think of that. That's crazy. This is amazing. Yes, we'll do business with you. People love it when you give them more than what they asked for, okay? It's just simple, right? People love that kind of stuff, right? Rather than coming to the table with just a cookie cutter transactional business element, come to the table with something of pure, real value, like a real solution, like something that's actually going to make impact on their business, not just something that's going to be straightforward and, okay, give me money and I'll just take care of that one thing and okay, cool. No, like literally come into their organization, mesh with them, and actually take care of the problems and be people and solutions oriented. Like actually make sure that you're bringing the human element into this thing.
Guys, I totally got this.
When you do this properly and you deliver this properly, your client might not say it, but they will be stunned. I can virtually guarantee you they'll be stunned, right? They will love you for it. They'll, again, give you repeat business. They'll refer you out to other people. All of this will happen because you created the ultimate value proposition for them. You went above and beyond. You did all the stuff that nobody else is doing, but you're doing it. Become a team member. Come alongside your client, right? Don't just be an outsider. Come alongside your client, right? And work directly with them, right? So literally with your client, understand they have problem A, B, and C. Work out those solutions with them, right? Become a team member. Become enmeshed inside of what they're doing, right? Embed yourself inside of these things. Understand that if this was your company, how would you want it to run? If you think of it from that perspective, you're going to do amazing with your value proposition. All right, so delivery. Now, you can talk the talk as much as you want about this value proposition and how amazing all the solutions you have are on the table. But when you really walk the walk and actually implement those solutions for your client, that is when you really deliver on your value. And that is critical. Think about it like this. Why do authors write up a draft of a document and then come back and make 2 to 3 revisions, right? Or have somebody else put eyes on it? It's because they see things later on that they didn't see right away. This is kind of the same thing with the value proposition, right? So the person, the hiring manager, the client, the whoever it is that you're dealing with, right? They do their business day to day, right? They do exactly what they do. They don't have your skill set. They don't have your expertise. So you are going to see everything that they don't see. They're going to see just their business. You're going to see what's wrong with their business and what solutions can be implemented for their business. Make sure that you deliver your value proposition with confidence. Okay? You're the expert here. You know what you're doing. They know what they're doing. Let them do their thing, but partner with them on the solutions that you've come up with, right? Partner with them on how you can implement those value proposition solutions to actually fix their problems, and they will love you and respect you for it. I always tell our mentorship students this, but never ever lead with money in mind. Always lead with value first, over delivering on value. Guess why? Because money always follows value. It's a rule. 100% of the time, the money will always follow the value. So the more value you produce, the more money you will make. It's just the way it works. Alrighty, my friends, if you enjoyed this video or found any value out of this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire. Link in the description of this video right there. It's all about recruiting. We have 14,000 plus recruiters in there. You should definitely join the Facebook group, and I will see you guys next time.